Hey YouTube, it's been a while since I made a video. Some of you guys know why. About a month and a half ago, my dad had a serious illness come up, and I was the power of attorney. Me and my brother had to quit our jobs, basically, take care of my dad. And 2 weeks ago, my dad passed away. So, it's been tough. Some of the best support has come from this community, especially the guys over at Autographers Anonymous. Those guys are awesome, and for some of the best support I had. But I thought you guys should know why I wasn't on here. It's been rough, really rough. But we did get some stuff in that I want to show you guys. I don't want to be sad forever. It's been 2 weeks, and I'm feeling a little bit better. Feeling like maybe I can make some videos again. Got a lot of catching up to do on work. But yeah, basically that's what's been going on. It was the power of attorney, and I'm the executor on the estate, so that's a job in and of itself. But not to bum you guys out, I do want to talk about autographs. The Shuffle Trades hit prize for this month is really awesome. So I want to get that information out there so you guys can send in to possibly get this hit trade. That's a weird transition, I know. It's hard to go from talking about that stuff to autographs, but for Shuffle Trades, if you do send in for the month of May, you can win the Steve Carlton certified autograph card, which is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. So if you want to possibly get that, go to shuffletrades.com. I got a bunch of purchases too. What do you do whenever you're bummed out? You buy stuff. It's retail therapy, if you will. Don't have any numbers pulled up on guys that have oddball teams or anything. I'm just wanting to show you guys what I got in. So it's gonna be a little sloppy, this video. Got a Zach Gallen Donruss retro. Got Expos legend Duke Snider. Now, I don't think he played for the Expos. He was a hitting instructor, but it's still weird to see Duke Snider in a Expos uniform. Next we have A's legend Billy Williams. And again, I don't have the games that he played for them today. Sorry about that. We have a Topps Fan Favorites card signed by Fergie Jenkins. Pretty rough edges, but this one's pretty cool. This is an Topps Archive card signed by Rod Carew. And it's got a pretty bad dinged corner, so I got a good price on it. The dinged corner does not bother me. These are all for the archive project. Next we have Brandon Lau. This is on the new Heritage set. We have Jordan Yamamoto. Another one for the new Heritage set, Rhys Hoskins, certified auto. This guy had an amazing year last year, Tim Anderson. Now, this is pretty cool. I've been trying to get one of these for a while. It's actually oversized, like the 52 cards actually were. This is Alan Mr. Mint Rosen. So he was a famous card dealer back in the 80s. If you had any magazines, you would see ads for his stuff. So Mr. Mint was a big deal back in the day. He passed away, actually. He's no longer with us. So I've been looking for one of those 52 cards for a while and finally got one for a good price. So got a lot of TTMs. I don't even know how many. I didn't count them. But let's go ahead and get started with some doubles, some stuff I've got before. Mr. Ken Singleton. Signed that collector's, let's see, Drake's Big Hitters card. Then this In Action 72 card. And then this is actually an archive card. I think it's 2012 archive. So those were all inscribed to my daughter like I asked. So next we have a paid success. This is 4 out of 4, $5 per, from Sam McDowell. Signed the Fan Favorites card. Signed two 2001 archive cards. And those are just reprints, so they don't count technically in the archive project. Then signed the Upper Deck Heroes set card. So that was a nice success. Next, we have, let's see, 3 of 3 from Donnie Allison. Signed this card here, which I'll try to get multi-signed. And then this is already dual signed by Paul Goldsmith and now Donnie Allison. I think it's got Bobby Allison and Sarah Palin. And it says Musetta Yeager. So I know I can get Bobby Allison. Sarah Palin I don't think is signing anymore, but I'll look into it. Next, this is the last. No, this isn't the last one. We got 2 more that are repeats. This is Buck Showalter, signed a Heritage card, and another Heritage card, and signed a micro card, and he signed it tiny on the card, which is always funny. So, next, we got Doug Jones, signed the Donruss card, Upper Deck, and also signed the micro. Got a little smeared there at the end, but that's okay. And sent his flyer that he always sends. Let's see. All the rest of them are new. This is Greg Litton, and I just had a lot of these baseball card magazine rookie cards to send. They are archive cards of the 69 set, so signed that one. I signed them all to my daughter, so that one and that one. And he also signed this minor league Giants card that I picked up on COMC. So nice return there. Next we have Jeff Hewson. Signed 2 of those baseball card magazine rookie cards. And also signed a Topps Micro. Alright. Next, 2 of 2 from Ned Yost. So, nice return there. This is a 4 of 4. Some cool cards in here. Actually, every card is pretty cool. So this is actually not an 88 Donruss. This is a promotion where I had like all the Yankees on a set. So this is Lee Gutterman. So it's a pretty rare card to get signed. Then we have this card, which just looks cool. This is a score card. It's got the Yankee Stadium arches at the top. So that was pretty sweet. Then we have the micro. And then for juniors and geriatrics, we got a card of him in Little League. So we're real happy with that success. Some pretty cool cards there. Next, this guy's real hit and miss, and he came through on this one. Real happy he signed this one on the front. This is a baseball card magazine. Actually, they're both baseball card magazine cards. Sorry for the sounds popping up. This is a 52, signed nicely on the front. Eric Anthony. Wish those sounds would stop. Then this one, he didn't sign the front, but he signed the back. So I'm not sure what happened there exactly, but maybe it was just turned that way in the envelope. I don't know. Some really cool stuff coming up here, guys. So this is Demetrius Johnson, signed the Retro 83 Chrome. It's not Chrome technically, it's just all these retro cards in UFC are Chrome, have a Chrome finish. And then this one turned out real cool. This is UFC Finest. So, nice return from Demetrius Johnson. Next, 2 of 2 from Sean Casey. Signed the Heritage card to my daughter. And also signed this, which is... I don't even know what kind of card this is. This must be an insert from 2000 Topps. So, signed it to my daughter. Because it's out of 2000 Topps. And it's numbered weird, so I'm guessing it's an insert. Next, this is a spring training success. 2 of 2 from Mr. Phil Nevin, who is a coach, I believe, for the Yankees. So, signed that card there. That is a Heritage. And another Heritage, the 57. So those turned out nice. Next up, I believe this was a private address. I'll have to double check. But 3 of 3 from Carlito. Signed 1, 2, that one's Chrome, and 3. So that was a nice return. Again, I think that was a private address. I'll have to check. Next up, I'm surprised I got this one back. This has been out for a while, and he recently had a private signing, so I didn't think this was coming back. Signed the Archives card. This is Andy Bennis. I think this is 85. Maybe an 85 archive. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. And then signed the Baseball Card Magazine card, so that one turned out nice. So that was really surprised to get that one back. Okay, now we got some big names. Now, there's some arguments on this, whether these are real or not. I haven't done my research yet, but I'm going to show them to you. So we'll probably tackle this one on the podcast whenever we start back up again. And that's been delayed due to all the stuff going on in my life. So this is Lance Armstrong on a Score archive. And then Lance Armstrong on a Topps archive. So, pretty cool there if they're legit. Again, we'll have to do research. This one's really cool. One of my favorite movies growing up was Happy Gilmore. And Christopher Mcdonald played Shooter McGavin, and he signed 3 of 3. Signed these two, what is it, Fleer archive? I think it's Fleer. And signed this Fleer archive. So 2 of 2 there. And then signed a 5. And I'm not sure why I sent a 5. I'll have to look it up. But this is for Hit the Deck, so that'll be a point there. Here, let me look it up, because I forget what the rules are. I forget if you have to say in the video what the card is for. But, let's see. Christopher McDonald. So, let's see. Oops. Sorry, this is the boring part, I know. He was in 5 Aces, the movie 5 Aces. So, there you go. Could have seen Ace too, I guess. But yeah, cool return there. Alright, these next two are Hail Marys that came through. And pretty amazing. So, first one is a Hall of Famer. I believe I sent to the Cubs address. I don't think I sent to spring training. I think it was just the Cubs address. Billy Williams signed 101. So that was crazy to get that back. Yeah. And this last one is a guy notorious for not wanting to sign stuff. He recently had a private signing that was like $75 or $80 a piece. Signed 101 to my daughter. Just Joey Bell. Albert Bell. That was via private address. So crazy stuff. Never thought that would come back, but it did. Sorry for the solemnness of this video. I'll eventually cheer up, as this stuff piled up, and I kind of wanted to get back into the swing of things a little bit. The more regular things are, the better you start to feel. So, go to shuffletrades.com. Send in your trades, guys. Hopefully you guys got all your trades from last month. Those got sent out a little bit late. I sent those out like 3 days late. But everything is A-okay on that. So send in your shuffle trades, and you can possibly get that Steve Carlton certified autograph. Thanks for watching, guys.